What's up everybody, This95 here. Just got done with my sump a couple of days ago, 55 gallon, and it's for my big tank, 240 gallon. Anyways, here goes the sump, 4 compartments. First one is just cleaning the water, buffing it, and scrubbers. Got them in there, 7-inch sock filter, and it's 100 micron. Second compartment, I'm gonna have plants. It's gonna help lower my nitrate levels. And won't have to do as many water changes, hopefully. Maybe I'll get a few more plants. Has a couple heaters in there, as well as serve as a fry holder. Got some fry in there. Third one is strictly power head. It's about a 1200 gallon power pump going straight back into my tank. Forgot to say, here goes my 2 intakes for my sump, 1 discharge. And my last one is going to be for quarantine, or any fish that are holding or injured or anything like that. Got 1 female in there. She's kind of hiding, kind of shy. But anyways, made this video because I just got done with my CO2 diffuser. Here it goes. Main components have a 1 container, 2nd container, and power head is all you need to make your own diffuser. It's either that or spend a couple $100s on CO2 tank and all that other stuff, and I'd rather just do this. A lot easier. Anyways, inside here I got half a teaspoon of yeast, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 2 cups of sugar, and fill it up about 2/3 of the way up with water. And the yeast eats the sugar, and the byproduct is CO2, and CO2 is trapped in the top. Let me back up a little bit. The yeast I'm using is just yeast from the grocery store, no big deal. And to store it, put it in a airtight bag in the back of the refrigerator, and it'll stay activated. Anyways, back to this. Byproduct CO2 is going to go in there. On top, I have a little vinyl air tube. Drill the hole slightly smaller in the lid, so make a tight seal. Probably didn't need to, but I went ahead and put silicone just to keep any CO2 from escaping. Goes through the tube there, goes into my bubble counter, aka pickle jar. Cleaned everything out real good, by the way. And CO2 goes down, comes out, and there you go. Got about a bubble every second or two. And I just made, this is a fresh batch of yeast, so it just started. And this also serves as cutting down your alcohol levels in the CO2 from the yeast. That's the other byproduct coming out. But you just want CO2, so the CO2 is up here. I have a 2nd air tube going up top, and it only goes down about ½ inch into the jar, and once again it's airtight. 2nd tube goes in, and it goes to that power head back there. And there's different ways you can do it, and I just chose to use the power head. There it goes right there. A fine mist of bubbles. Looks pretty good. The air tube goes into the bottom of the pump rather than on the little top where you connect your airline normally. So instead of going right there, it goes into the bottom where you normally have your filter. And the reason I did that is when the bubble comes out, it goes into the impeller and it blends it up, chops it up and all that, and it comes out with the finer bubbles rather than having bulkier bubbles. Sorry. But anyways, there you go. And everything's been running pretty good.